Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the week of May 9th. Now Libra, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, I do not offer personal readings, and I will not send you a message on any platform. So if you do get a message from someone, that is not me. That's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. With all of that said, let's go ahead and let's see what we have here for you, Libra. Now, if you've not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. And all right, let's go ahead and see what cards we have going on here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here, and then I'll also take 3 Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. All right. What is the saying? You can't pour from an empty cup. That's what's coming into my mind right now, Libra. You can't pour from an empty cup. Some of you have been giving a lot to a situation. This could be about, this could be a workplace situation. This could be a relationship, and it's almost like maybe this is like a friendship here, or even maybe a family situation. Some of you have been giving a whole lot, and I do feel like in the coming weeks, I don't think this is going to happen right now. It's coming in the future, but in the future here, there will be some sort of shakeup in whatever area you're giving too much in. And so let's just go ahead and dive into that right away. Actually, just take notice here. The first 3 cards in the base of the pyramid here are pentacles. Of course, pentacles deal with the material side of life, money, finances, the place that you live, your home environment, nature, anything in the material. But you have this here with the 6 of Pentacles. So 6 of Pentacles is give and receive, right? It's the act of giving is just as important as receiving. This can be a very good card if you are looking for a job raise. Actually, not looking. The 3 of Pentacles would be like you, the 3 of Pentacles would be like you doing very well on the job. Potentially, there's a conversation that is started between you and your boss based on the good work you've done here with the 3 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles can then see that conversation blooming into an actual job raise. So like you putting in the work, then the job raise actually coming in. But point being is, this could certainly be on the table for some of you because you've given so much time to something. You've given so much energy to a workplace. But I actually just feel like, there's a flow of energy with the 6 of Pentacles. You can see the pentacles are going out here. And, subsequently, the idea is that as the pentacles go out, they also need to come back in some ways, right? And so it's this equal exchange of give and receive is what you get with the 6 of Pentacles. Now, of course, this can refer to finances, but this can also refer to your energy. It can also just refer to the way that you give as a person. So in the past here, you have this 3 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. So, I mean, look, this is heavy finance and career to start off. But there's some part of me that feels like this is not just the workplace for some of you. There's a part of me that feels like this is involving a group of people. The 3 of Pentacles can talk about your colleagues, the team environment, the workplace, the people you work for, any situation like that. And, it can just involve groups, right? It can involve groups. It's almost like maybe some of you have a friend group here that's just not clicking or gelling anymore. I know it's very specific, but there's also the 7 of Pentacles, which is about your long-term investments paying off. It's about some type of like financial security in the world here being realized, because you can see that this person has grown this tree a long time ago, and now the pentacles, the harvest from the tree, is in full bloom. And so this refers to retirement accounts, investment accounts, real estate, a long-term investment you've made in, like, let's say maybe you wrote an ebook. Let's say maybe you created a YouTube channel and you've been uploading content week after week, day after day. Some type of long-term investment. here that could pay off. Now, this is in the past. And so I think, kind of trying to put this all together to summarize these first 3 cards, it's like some of you have worked at a place for a very long time, and you could be figuring out, like, is there something on the way? Or you could be asking yourself, like, is there something on the way, or do I change direction? Some of you may be thinking about changing direction if you have a feeling that there's nothing on the way. Some of you have invested yourself into something else, and this could be a friendship, this could be a relationship, this could be an investment. You've invested yourself into something. Now, in the future, you have the 3 of Swords and the Tower. So here's the thing that makes me feel like for some of you, this is not necessarily completely finance and career related. It's, the 3 of Swords can be anything that is heartbreaking. This is a card that comes forward very often when there's like a breakup, a divorce, a separation, a severance between you and another person, okay? Especially with the influence of the Tower, which is a shock. It's an upheaval, it's a change. But hold on, let me explain the Tower. As you know, if you've watched my readings before, the Tower is actually a blessing in disguise, because it says that you've been imprisoned, you've been trapped in this tower here. This person is falling from the tower. They didn't have a way out. Now they have a way out of the tower. There are no doors on the tower, so they could not get out previously. Whatever happens here gives you a way out. Now, does that mean that it's easy, or it will be easy? No, it doesn't mean that will be easy, but it is a blessing in disguise, and the Tower always leads you to the path of the star. And so there may be some type of heartbreak right here going on in the future. I know everybody likes when I give these positive readings, and I do try to keep my readings positive, but this is something coming in. You just have to call it like it is here. The 3 of Swords, though, could also be not just about you breaking up with your significant other or going through a divorce. It could also be separation from a job. It could be separation from a friend. It could be separation from anything in your life where there's an emotional investment. That's the key part. There's an emotional investment here. Let's dive into this a little bit more and see what it might be. So you have the Ace of Wands. There you are. You have the Justice card, the Temperance card, and you have the 4 of Cups. Well, I like this for you because there's a lot of healing here available. And it's like you won't have to look far for it. You won't have to look hard for the healing that is available to you. Here's the thing. Okay, now this is for a very, this is not going to be for everybody, but this is going to be for some people. Whatever's going on in your money situation, in your work situation, in your career situation, if there is a change, you are being given the gift of a new hobby, of a new passion, of a new talent here with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is getting fired up about something. It is a classic card of side hustles, of self-employment, of businesses, of turning a hobby into profit, of turning a hobby into something that you do for your career. So it's like, for some of you, now again, this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, you may have like you may have a little bit of padding, you may have a little bit of savings. And I feel like some of you are like, okay, I've been doing this thing for a long time. I've been getting a few clients. Do I go full time? Do I quit my job and go for it? Now, I'm certainly not telling you what to do, but this is coming in the cards because, your influence is next to it here. The Justice card is the card of Libra. Justice card is also about divine karma. You can see the scales energy, all right? And so you can see the scale here on the 6 of Pentacles and then the scale here on the Justice card, which scales in the tarot represent karma. It says that the actions that you have taken are rendering out in real time. And at the end of the day, everybody gets the outcome they deserve. If you've been putting in energy, if you're putting in effort, if after work you have time, you've been studying, you've been learning, you've been growing, whatever this passion is, whatever this hobby is, whatever this talent is, this is a big breakthrough for you. And so it's like there's potentially separation here, but there are also major opportunities. Now, on the other side of this, there's also healing available. The Temperance card is a major card of healing. Okay, this is Sagittarius energy, Libra, Sagittarius. The Temperance card says that your situation's turning around. There's been a period of change in the past because the card that comes before it is the Death card, which represents change and transformation. And now the Temperance card says balance, patience, moderation, healing. Situation's turning around after you've gone through some sort of change. You have the Four of Cups here. Look, it's not, you don't have to look far. This person's looking right at this cup, right? There's this alternative solution here. This person's looking right at this cup. They have everything that they need right in front of them. And they have whatever it is right there, right? And so there's healing available, and you don't need to look far for it, okay? You don't have to look hard for it. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, so you have mature man, you have bad health, and you have sudden wealth. You know, your health and wealth are linked, you know, in this lifetime. And so, you know, if there is something here that you've been ignoring, I do not mean to fear cast here. Like, I do not mean to throw out fear or to upset anybody here. But if there is something that you know you've been putting on the back burner, I would say that could be blocking you in some ways. I definitely feel like that is a message for some of you to hear. Thing is, you have luck here with this sudden wealth card. You also have healing with it here as well. It's just a matter of you going for something. I normally read this bad health card as the health of a relationship, the health of a situation between you and another person. This could be somebody who's older than you with that mature man card. You know, there could be an unhealthy relationship here that is collapsing with the Three of Swords and the Tower. And the thing is, who wants to stay in a relationship that is not healthy, right? And again, that's not to say it won't be easy, you know, if something like that ends. But I am saying, if there's a relationship that's just not working out for you in terms of your health, can't you kind of view that as a blessing in disguise? That's kind of what the energy here is that I'm looking at. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. You have the Nine of Wands. You have the Knight of Cups. And you have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so some of you are annoyed with your work situation, okay? There's a job that's becoming a drag, or I'm sorry, that has become a drag. Like, it's not becoming, it has become a drag, okay? With the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles can come in when you've been working for a long time at a place and it's just like not your love anymore. It's not your passion. It's not what you want to be doing anymore. You're thinking about changing direction. You have this harvest here. Do I take the harvest? Do I move in a new direction? The Nine of Wands can be somebody who's annoying. The Nine of Wands is about perseverance as well, though. Not just somebody who's annoying, but also just continuing forward, realizing that you're almost at the finish line. And so for some of you, there's a new opportunity on the horizon here because you have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. We also have double aces with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Two or more aces in a tarot reading is always a good sign. And it just magnifies it's sort of a multiplier for the new beginning. Is a powerful new beginning when you get two. And, you know, this may come after there's like a sort of shock or a wake-up call here with the Tower. So, you know, that could just fit that for whatever it is going on for you right now, if this resonates, if it doesn't, drop that message. But the Knight of Cups in this case is some type of happy event arriving. There is an opportunity coming in because of this Knight of Cups and this Ace of Swords. Let's see what else we have here. Wow. Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you have like some of the major markers that I look for annoyance. Okay, and the good news is this is in the past. This situation has already been annoying you, so it's like the future here looks like, yeah, there's maybe a shock, but it does look ultimately like something good is happening in your future. You do have this, and I think this annoyance is about a job. I also think it's about, for some of you, like, it's either a friendship, some type of ship. It's a friendship or a relationship where you are annoyed. And, you know, I think this has been going on, and I think this is maybe being exposed for some of you. Thing is, like, whatever is blocking you with this bad health situation, whether this is the health of a relationship, like I just talked about, which it could be, so not to scare you, obviously I'm not a medical professional, or it's something else. Thing is, as soon as you address that, there's this Ten of Pentacles card, which is like really whatever it is that you want. You can see that there's like a chest of pentacles. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, it's like, what do you want? The Ten of Pentacles asks you, what do you want? Because you've arrived. It's almost like, yeah, it's like the fulfillment of the entire suit of Pentacles, right? You've gone through the entire suit, and there's a major harvest, a major abundance available to you. Let's see what else we have here. At the top of the pyramid, you have the Queen of Cups. I would say lean on trusted friends and allies at this time. The Queen of Cups is somebody who will really hear you and listen to you and talk through something with you and be there to help you kind of decompress and kind of talk about a situation. This is like a traditional therapist in the tarot. And you can just think of it as somebody who's like, yeah, really here to listen and can show up for you in that way. You can spend hours on the phone talking with the Queen of Cups because, yeah, they have such a skill in listening. And it's also somebody who's extremely intuitive. And so trust your gut on whatever's going on here with this Three of Swords Tower moment. But also, I would say it's good to like stick with your ride or dies at this time, like your trusted friends at this time, okay? And I feel like some of you are just going to recognize that. So you have the Six of Wands on the bottom, public victory, public success, good things coming in here for you, no doubt. It's almost like, though, that there's definitely, like, you're earning this. Like, there's definitely good things coming in. Six of Wands is a major victory. But it's like you're also having to wade through some type of shock or upheaval. So that's what I have here for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading.